come in, ye carolers trudging around in the snow. Come in, sit by the fire and warm up your fingers and toes. Come in, ye carolers trudging around in the snow. Carolers trudging around in the fire. Carolers trudging around in the snow. Carolers trudging around in the fire. 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 Carolers trudging around in the fire and warm up your fingers and toes.
And warm up your fingers and toes.
Come in, ye carolers trudging around in the snow. Come in, sit by the fire and drink up some cider and warm up your fingers and toes. Sweet and clear, sing the song of heart to cheer. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Caroling, caroling near and far, Christmas bells are ringing. Following, following yonder star, Christmas bells are ringing. Sing we all this happy morn, now the King of Heaven is born. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Ding dong, Christmas bells are ringing. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. The bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh,
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride.
One horse
A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. Soon Miss Fanny Bride was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lame, misfortune seemed his lot. We got into a drifted bank and really got him sought. Oh,
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride one horse open sleigh.
Get on board your nag into 40 speed.
Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride
In a one-horse open sleigh.
You made a new best friend, huh?
There you go.
Got to put the spectacles on. The font's just not quite big enough. Right? So let's send a thank you to Dela College's Delta Singers, choir directed by Bruce Southard, for providing our music. So very nice. I have the privilege of being the president of the board of directors of Hospice of San Joaquin. And on behalf of the Hospice of San Joaquin, the Board of Directors, staff, volunteers, and our Stockton Butterfly Auxiliary, I want to welcome you to this evening of community, remembrance, and celebration of life. I would like to have the members of the Board of Directors that are present tonight please stand. I see Susan Thomas over here. Becky Burnett, the CEO of our organization. I would also like to acknowledge our dedicated, hardworking staff here this evening with Sandy Stoddard. Speak into the mic. Okay, Sandy, there we go. It's called eating the mic. Okay, I'd also like to acknowledge our dedicated, hardworking staff here this evening: Sandy Stoddard, Director of Development; Jennifer Starbuck, Development Manager as well, and all the other hardworking staff of the Hospice of San Joaquin. I also want to welcome K-Joy, one of the Tree of Light sponsors, who are here tonight. Please stop by their table to say hello. Tonight's program includes music by the San Joaquin Delta College Delta Singers Choir, celebration of our host site, Delta College, an energy-efficient holiday treat made possible by the employees and volunteers of PG&E, and special thanks to the Tree of Light sponsors. And the lighting ceremony with one of our hospice families, representing all of us who are dedicating lights in memory of or in honor of loved ones. The memories of our loved ones will live with us forever. Hospice of San Joaquin's Tree of Light ceremony celebrates the memories of our loved ones. The Tree of Lights are conducted in 8 cities in San Joaquin County and the surrounding area, having a designated remembrance tradition that has set date, time, and place, provides a structure for healthy grieving. A remembrance tradition allows you to acknowledge your loss and give us an opportunity to express your loss and the impact it has had on your life. The Tree of Light ceremony is a tradition for many families, and the entire family attends year after year. Other families will purchase a light and honor their loved ones, but will visit the tree on their own. Whichever tradition a family chooses, it is a healthy remembrance, and we are all grateful that we can be there for you during their time of need. Our Tree of Light ceremony will continue to shine each year as a remembrance tradition, and we invite you to make this an annual tradition. Let us enjoy the evening by bringing the light our loved ones have left us in our hearts out to shine in this tree. I now welcome Jim Rusko, who will provide the invocation for this evening. Yes.
The ancient text declares, "Let there be light," and there was light. Light drives away darkness. Light illuminates our path. Tonight, the lights on this tree representing our loved ones, these lights have the power to transform pain into gladness, grief into thankfulness, thankfulness for those who have been in our lives but now are in our hearts. The lights of this tree and similar trees throughout the county enable people here and everywhere to bring comfort and the assurance that their loved ones will receive the best possible support and care in their journey with the ones they love, as have those who remember their loved ones having journeyed with them. Tonight, the lights of this tree declare to all who pass by the love and dedication the celebration of lives remembered here. Tonight, these lights of this tree will bring smiles among the tears of families huddled close together, not because of the chill in the air, but because of the loved ones they remember together. Let there be light. Let there be joy and thanksgiving for the loved ones who lived life well and are now warmly remembered. Together, let us say, let there be light. Amen.
Thank you, Jim. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Lisa Cooper Wilkins, Assistant Superintendent, Vice President of Student Services for San Joaquin Delta College.
Greetings, everyone. It's my pleasure on behalf of Dr. Kathy Hart, Superintendent President of Delta College, to welcome everyone here this evening. We are so proud to be one of the hosts of the Tree of Light ceremony at the various select sites around the county, and to have such an important ceremony here on this campus. The ceremonial lighting of the tree, I think, is the ultimate symbol for inclusion and unity. As you can see by this large crowd that's here, that I believe is a testament to the critical work that the Hospice of San Joaquin engages in with many individuals from all walks of life, from all different faith traditions. The lighting of the tree brings us together. It gives us an opportunity not only to kick off what we might think of as a holiday season, but offers us an opportunity for reflection, and as the memory board to my left would suggest, a very much needed opportunity to engage in loving remembrance of people who are really important in our lives. So it is with gratitude and honor and respect that I welcome you all here for this ceremony. And again, I'm really grateful that San Joaquin Delta College could be the host site for this event. So have a great evening.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper Wilkins. You and the staff at Delta College take pride and ownership in the Stockton Tree of Lights. It is as much a representation of Delta College as it is Hospice of San Joaquin. You have made a home for the Stockton Tree of Lights and are happy to share this event with you. The Tree of Lights program would not be possible without the partnership and support of the PG&E. PG&E has not only financially supported the Tree of Lights program for 29 years, but as a crew of employee volunteers who are instrumental in setting up 6 of the 8 trees as well as our memory boards. Please welcome Dylan George, Public Affairs with Pacific Gas and Electric.
Good evening. It's good to see such a big crowd out here tonight, and it's good to have a nice warm night to celebrate this. On behalf of the men and women of PG&E, I want to thank you all for coming and supporting Hospice of San Joaquin. I want to thank our employees that do so much, volunteer so much of their time decorating this tree and decorating 5 other trees throughout the county. For 29 years, PG&E employees have volunteered their time decorating this tree. Thank you. It's something we're very proud of. We're very proud to support Hospice of San Joaquin. They are a great organization that provide a lot of great work to the community. So we are very proud to get behind them and support the work that they do. I want to point out a few of the employees here. See Bobby Severson over there, Raise your hand, Bobby. Some of the employees that do so much of this work out here. I also want to point out that the tree has LED high energy efficiency lights this year. They are 10 times more efficient than regular lights, and as soon as we light it up, you'll see how good they look. So I want to put in a plug if you haven't changed your lights at home. This would be a good year to do it. And with that, I just want to close with, from the PG&E family to your family, want to wish you a very safe and happy holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you, Dylan. Some of these volunteers are with us tonight. If Dylan's already asked one individual to raise their hands, if there are other volunteers from PG&E that have worked on this tree, if you could raise your hands, we'd appreciate it. Great. In addition to PG&E, Hospice of San Joaquin relies on the generosity of community partners to provide funds for the Tree of Lights program, as well as patient care. This year we are grateful to these sponsors: K-Joy 99.3, Schwartz Giannini, Lansenberger and Adamson Accounting Corporation, and Ulmer Photo, and Tim is always everywhere with us. And we really appreciate his contribution. Hospice of San Joaquin's mission of compassionate care is enriched by our volunteers who visit with our patients and provide emotional support to their families. They are instrumental to the success of our mission. Tonight, you can meet members of our Stockton Butterfly Auxiliary who are serving refreshments. These volunteers advocate, educate, and work to raise funds for patient care in our hospice house. Together, all of our volunteers bring Hospice of San Joaquin's message to their friends and neighbors. So if I could have a special applause to our butterflies who tirelessly work so hard. Next, we want to take a moment and recognize a very young and special partner in our Tree of Lights program. The first grade class of Annunciation School has participated in the Tree of Lights art program for many, many years. Tonight we want to welcome the 2017 program cover artist, Ellie Leonard, with her teacher, Mrs. Paula Ross. Please come to the podium. All right, well, Ellie, do you remember this picture? Well, this is the winning picture, and we have had it framed for you so that you can take it home and frame it, and it looks like you're going to be a very good artist. You think so? I think so. So let's turn this around. Can you hold that for me? Now, don't cover that beautiful face. There you go. You can look down here at the cameras. There you go. Okay. And also, because you did such a good job, we have a number of small gifts for you here so you can take with you. All right? All right. You have a good Thanksgiving and a Merry Christmas. All right? Could we have a hand of applause for Ellie? Now, we're going to hear from the San Joaquin Delta College Delta Singers.
say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song. With joyful ring, oh caroling, one seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, are they bound, raising the sound, oh, hill and dale, telling their tale. Hey, well, people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Oh, and they send on without end their joyful tone to every home. Up, up, and bells, sweet silver bells, all seem to say, broadcast away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is the song. With joyful ring, all caroling, one seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they pound, raising the sound, oh, hill and dale, telling their tale. Hey, well, people sing songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Merry, 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 merry Christmas. Oh, then they send on without end their joyful tone to every home. Dong. Ding dong, ding dong.
Again, thank you to San Joaquin Delta College's Delta Singers Choir. Please turn your attention to the tree and the community of family and friends surrounding us. Holidays are a time of remembering loved ones. Each light on this tree will shine in memory or in honor of a loved one. We come together both to remember and support one another, and we enter the holiday season. Tonight we have invited the family of Thomas Auclair to help us with the light to light the tree. Please welcome Thomas's family, wife Yolanda, children Stephen and Teresa, and granddaughter Melissa. Stephen will speak on behalf of the family. So if you could come forward, Stephen.
On behalf of my mom and my sister and my daughter, I want to thank you for letting us be here tonight. I didn't expect a crowd like this. When Mom reminded me on Sunday that I was going to be speaking tonight, which she reminded me before, I said, oh yeah, I don't remember you reminding me, but I guess I've got 48 hours. So I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I didn't know if I was going to be speaking for a few minutes or I need to do something extensive, but I think it's going to be in between. So last night I sat down and started putting thoughts to paper, and an hour later I had 7 pages of our walk with Hospice. Or maybe I should say Hospice's walk with us. And a couple of things for context here. When Hospice came in, they said they came in conditions where family needed you for 6 months. Our journey went 31. 31 months Hospice walked with us. They stayed by our side, they encouraged us, they met our needs, and they were always there. And I think the reason I was able to write last night and have it come so easy, it was because what Hospice did for us was so impactful. So I'm going to read this poem, and I think that would be the best way to share with you guys a couple of things. My mom's name is Yolanda or Lonnie, and she's mentioned, so that's who that references to. Mom and Dad were married 68 years. Linda, who's mentioned in the poem, is from Hospice. She came every Sunday so Mom could go to church. And Linda was faithful for 2.5 years. Terry, our caseworker, once again, was our faithful servant that supported Mom, called Mom, and walked with her side for 2.5 years. And Oscar was Dad's hair dresser who gave Dad some interesting haircuts over 2.5 years. So that's who Oscar is. And I think that's most of the names you're going to be hearing in this passage tonight. So I want to thank you for letting me share with you guys tonight. It's wonderful to be here. So I'll just share with you what came to my heart last night. The name of this is Hospice Came Today. It seems like it started so long ago. I just stepped out, but Hospice stepped in. And Mom called on the phone to say, Hospice came today. So I raced to the house, and there they sat, Terry and Karen, just like that. They took Dad's pulse, they checked his heart, and yes, they confirmed it was time to start. They brought their beds and all their stuff. And threw out all the meds and said, enough is enough. They started coming back every week. Indeed, we got 6 months to go, and we won't leave. What can we say? Hospice came today. And it wasn't enough to care for Dad. There's this woman named Lonnie, 68 years, a faithful mate. 6 months to go is no big deal. But one thing must be said of these hospice folk. They never learn the meaning of that word no. And Linda started showing up on every Sunday morn so Mom could go out and worship some. And we turned around today, and 6 months were 12. But wouldn't you know, today, Hospice came. And Terry's joyful heart, and the doctor's crucial part, and Oscar's scissors art were woven all together to contribute all the parts. And a host of angelic nurses came and went over time, and Mom said today, I claim those lovely angels will always be mine. And I mostly miss them all. And I talked to Mom today, and she told me with thanks, Hospice came today. Now it's been 18 months. That was really hard to say, but I talked with Linda today, and I knew Hospice came today. And now Mom's getting nervous. She really had to say, they said 6 months they would serve. What would the doctor say? Well, Doc came out today and listened to Dad's heart and said to Mom with affection, it's exactly what I thought. I'll see you again next month. And as he drove away, Mom called me up to say, we are truly blessed. Hospice came today. Sorry, can't turn these pages. Now, if you are wondering how long I can go on, don't think of leaving now. Hospice came today. Time still marches on, and Linda came today saying, Lonnie, go to church. I am blessing you this day. So like the relay race, the last runner comes with force. Finishing the race is his only concern. And Dad is looking up and out into the sky. And the hospice servants press ever so close by and by. And as we came together to share in Dad's peaceful rest, there came a knocking on the door from the heart of an angel's care. It seemed like it started so long ago, 30 months plus more. But Karen returned from day one to share her grace and comfort us once more. Once you know, I love to always say, our hearts were blessed, your love caressed when hospice came today. Now our walk is finished, and here we meet tonight to remember how much you cared, because one more hospice came today. Thank you.
Steve, we thank you for sharing that poem and your heartfelt feelings in reference to hospice. And for the large group that's here tonight, hospice is caring for over 180 patients a day, and hospice comes today. Okay, do we have someone to help the family with the switch? Okay, this is how it's supposed to work. And so far, every year I've done this, it's worked that way. So let's together that means we, all of us, are going to count down from 5, as in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then shout, light the tree. Okay? And when that statement, light the tree, the family will flip the switch and that tree should light up. PG&E guarantees it. So are you ready? So together, let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Light the tree. Beautiful LED lights, and you can see this tree from a long distance as you come up and down Pacific Avenue. So thank you for joining us this evening. I have a few announcements. Please see our staff and volunteers at the table with corrections to the memory board. Remember, the memory board will be updated twice between now and the end of the year, so it is